Welcome guys, welcome to the channel. Today I thought I'd show you a little bit about these musket balls I've been finding in these old Tennessee woods. So y'all stay tuned and we'll talk a little bit about them. Guys, I'm just going to show you some of these musket balls I've been finding in the old Tennessee woods. I can't tell you how old they are, but it has to be from the late 1700s when they come in here in 1770, just during the Revolutionary War, on up to just before the Civil War or during the Civil War when they started using more modern ammunition. And I'll show you some of these. These right here, it's like either a 58 or 69 caliber musket ball. And you can see where they've hit something and disintegrated a little bit. But that there is a big one. And they all come in different sizes. They come from a 28 caliber up to a 69 caliber, maybe larger. But that's the average size. You can see little bitty game ones where they shoot game with or people with. Anyway, you can see like this. I can't believe that's flattened out. That's what I looked it up, what I could find is what they called camp lead. And what I mean by that is, this is what they carried around their saddle bags or their bags or whatever that they would put in their molds and heat up, or in their ladles and heat up and pour into the molds for their different size calibers shot that they was using. So it was just pieces of lead that they could melt down to form their musket balls. And these right here, these are what they look oblong. Well, what they are is they call a hammer shot. Okay, and what a hammer shot is, I said, well, what in the world is that? Well, a hammer shot is something like if they're out in the field and they've got some lead, but they don't have the right mold, and their buddies with them, you say, hey, I'm out of lead. Well, here, I got some lead. Well, it won't fit my muzzle loader because it's a different caliber. Well, that ain't no problem. They lay it down on a rock or something, and they hammer it. They hammer it down into shape to where it would fit their barrel and shoot it. It would get them by. So that's what they call a hammer shot. And on these muzzle loaders, these musket balls that I've been finding, if you want to know if it's really a musket ball, if you look, you see this little indention right here? You see that little indention in it? That's where they poured it into the mold out of the ladle, and then they pinched it off. But this musket ball has hit something and flattened out. It's just soft lead. See, right here's another one. You can see the little indention in it real good on that one. That's where it's been poured and then cut and then pinched off. So these are all different calibers. Some of them flattened out pretty good. And this is what I've been finding in the old Tennessee woods. I know the woods is full of them. I don't know if some of it's for hunting. Most of it probably is from hunting. But some of it could have been fighting Indians and stuff, because they done a lot of Indian fighting here in the late 1700s trying to settle this country. John Sevier, there's a fort 2 miles from here that they built when they settled this country on Dumpling Creek. And if you look back at the old history of Kodak, the beginning, I try to explain some of that in my earlier video. So that's the musket balls here. Here's a different size calibers listing for the muzzle loaders. There's a lot of different calibers here, but I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I thank you for watching. Now listen, guys, subscribe if you like to, and be sure to check out the history of Kodak, the beginning, and you might enjoy that if you missed it. So I'll see you next time, and y'all take care.